you?
God made me.
What else did God make?
God made all things
Why did God make you and all things?
for His own glory.
How can you glorify God?
By loving Him and taking care of Him.
Loving Him and doing.
And loving Him and doing it command.
Why ought you to glorify God? Because He
made me and takes care of me.
Are there more gods than one?
No, there's only one God.
And how many persons does this one God exist?
3%.
What are they?
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
What is God?
God is every.
What is God?
God is a spirit that don't have a body like men.
Where is God?
God is everywhere.
Very good, Junior. Can you see God?
No, I cannot see God, but He always sees me.
Does God know all things?
Yes, nothing can be hid from God.
Can God do all things?
Yes, God can do all His holy will.
Where do you learn how to love and obey God?
In the Bible alone.
Who wrote the Bible?
Holy men who were taught by the Holy Spirit.
Who were our first parents?
Adam and Eve.
Of what were our first parents made?
God made the body of Adam. God made the body of Adam out of the ground and formed Eve from the body of Adam.
What did God give Adam and Eve besides bodies?
He gave them souls that can never die.
Have you a soul as well as a body?
Yes, I have a soul that can never die.
How do you know that you have a soul?
Because the Bible tells me so.
In what condition did God make Adam and Eve?
He made them holy and happy.
What is a covenant?
An agreement between two or more persons.
What covenant did God make with Adam?
The covenant of works.
What was Adam bound to do by the covenant of works?
To obey God perfectly.
What did God promise in the covenant of works?
To reward Adam with life if he obeyed Him.
Very good, Angel. All right, what did God threaten in the covenant of works?
To punish Adam with death if he disobeyed.
Did Adam keep the covenant of works?
No, he sinned against God.
What is sin?
Sin is any want of conformity unto or transgression of the law of God.
What is meant by want of conformity?
Not being or doing what God requires.
What is meant by transgression?
Doing what God forbids.
What was the sin of our first parents?
Eating the forbidden fruit.
Who tempted them to this sin?
The devil tempted Eve, and she gave the fruit to Adam.
What befell our first parents when they had sinned?
Instead of being holy and happy, they became sinful and miserable.
Did Adam act for himself alone in the covenant of works?
No, he represented all his posterity.
What effect had the sin of Adam on all mankind?
All mankind are born in a state of sin and misery.
What is that sinful nature which we inherit from Adam called?
Original sin.
What does every sin deserve?
The wrath and curse of God.
Can anyone go to heaven with a sinful nature?
No, our hearts must be changed before we can be fit for heaven.
What is this change of heart called?
Regeneration.
Who can change a sinner's heart?
The Holy Spirit alone.
Can anyone be saved through the covenant of works?
None can be saved through the covenant of works.
Why can none be saved through the covenant of works?
Because all have broken it and are condemned by it.
With whom did God the Father make the covenant of grace?
With Christ, His eternal Son.
Whom did Christ represent in the covenant of grace? His
elect people.
What did Christ undertake in the covenant of grace?
His elect people.
What did Christ undertake in the covenant of grace?
To keep the whole law for his people and to suffer the punishment due to their sins.